Welcome back, everybody. Episode 27, as you finally see the Jayhawks in a bowl game today, the Independence Bowl or the AdvoCare V100 Independence Bowl, as we take on the Georgia Tech Yellowjackets out of the ACC Conference, where they finished 6-6 on the season. So fairly evenly matched, as the Jayhawks now boast the #1 passing offense in the country as far as yards go, but they're not nearly as close with touchdowns. 60th overall passing touchdowns in the country. So the frame is set, but it's not quite there yet. Next year, hopefully we can get that passing game underway, but before we get into that, we have to finish off this season with a 7-6 record or a 6-7 record. Hopefully we're able to pull something crazy off here today against a tough ACC matchup as we go down to the field here in Independence Stadium. And the Yellow Jackets will get the ball first. They're led out by quarterback Smemes and Jahmyr Gibbs at the running back position, who he has had a great season. 210 rushes, a little under 1,500 yards, and 12 touchdowns, or 14 touchdowns on the season, excuse me. But now Smemes on a 3rd and 6 wants to run it himself, and he can do that. Jeff Smemes is an electric runner when it comes to the quarterback position. And him and Jahmyr Gibbs back there are just a dynamic duo as Smemes throws this one away. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 4 for them. The second third down of the drive already. Smemes in the shotgun with Gibbs to his left. He's going to fake the snap. The tight end goes in motion. Smemes out of the shotgun takes it. Screen play to Gibbs running for the first down, and he's going to get there. 7 yards on the screen. And this offense is very revamped when it comes to older Georgia Tech offenses. The Yellow Jackets have become a pass-heavy offense, as you see Gibbs get the ball again, and he just runs over everybody for 9 yards. But compared to their triple threat offense in the past, with the new head coaching staff and the offensive coordinator coming in, this Yellow Jackets team is completely revamped from what we would have seen years ago, as Jahmyr Gibbs is going to get 3 yards on the play. 3rd and 8 now. Opening drive of the Independence Bowl. Jeff Smemes is out of the shotgun. It's going to be a pass to Gibbs again. No, he looks down the middle of the field, and it's caught out of bounds. The tight end, Davini, had a touchdown there, but he could not get his foot down. And on 4th and 8, the Yellow Jackets have to settle for a longer or a shorter field goal that is bouncing off the upright and no good. What a way to end that first drive. The Jayhawks defense bends, but it does not break, and out comes Conrad Hawley, and Velton Gardner, in the final game of his Jayhawks career, makes a bowl game for the first time in his career. 2nd and 1, Gardner's going to get it for a second straight play as he gets us that easy first down. 2 carries, 11 yards now. 2nd and 11. Hawley out of the shotgun, got some pressure, rolling out, looking to run, lobs it upfield, and it's intercepted by Walton. And he breaks off the tackle from Warner. Nobody's going to get him into the outside, and he's into the end zone. Pick 6 to open the day. Zamari Walton, the cornerback, was in coverage there, and he just snatches that one out of the air and takes it to the house. Devin Neal was the intended target. And out comes this Jayhawks offense again. Conrad Hawley this time finds James Smith on a much safer drag route as he turns it upfield, and he's able to get 20 yards on the play. This offense has struggled at times throughout the season, not really to move the ball, but just keeping the ball in the hands of the offense. This time, though, Hawley out of the shotgun looks to run it himself, and he's going to break it back upfield, and they'll give him the first down, 11 yards as he gets slung around in front of the line of scrimmage. And another first down, but that would bring up a 3rd and 10 just a few plays later. Hawley looking downfield, and it's deflected by Wesley Walker. And just outside of field goal range, the Jayhawks decide to go for it here. It's a bowl game. You've got nothing to lose. 4th and 10 outside, and it's almost intercepted by Miles Sims. They jump that route perfectly. James Smith doesn't make an adjustment. And the Yellow Jackets get the ball back again. Georgia Tech has a chance now to take a 2-touchdown lead. This time he goes out to Pijay Harris, who got an easy 6-yard reception there as he just throws Jacoby Bryant to the ground. 1st and 10 now for this team. Jeff Smemes gives it to Gibbs up the left side. Nobody's there, pushing people to the ground. And he's finally brought down right around the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches now, just a few plays later. Gibbs is going to get taken down for a loss of 5 as we will go into the second quarter now on a 3rd and 5 for Georgia Tech. Jeff Sims out of the shotgun. He's going to throw it this time, but he looks to run at the last second. Nowhere to go, and he's going to lose 3 on the play as Keenan Caldwell will bring him down. And they are bringing out all the stops on this drive as a long field goal is not even going to be close. 0 for 2 today is the Yellow Jackets kicker as the score remains 7-0 early in this second quarter. 2nd and 4 now for the Jayhawks offense back on the field looking to get anything going as Hawley finds his man Trevor Wilson on a crossing route, and that's going to be about 8 yards, enough for the first down nevertheless. 1st and 10 now though. Hawley, play action, looking downfield, and he's got Mason Fairchild, who once again taking the spot of Trevor Cardell, who is out for the season. He got injured in that Week 11 matchup against Texas Tech, but now a 1st and 10. Hawley firing for Wilson on the slant, and he gets hit hard, but he's able to hold on to the ball, and that will bring up a 1st and goal later on that drive. This time he's going to give it to Gardner, cuts it back up the middle. Looked like a face mask, but he's only going to get credited with about 2 yards on the play. And the senior does not quite make it into the end zone. 3rd and goal now, though. Hawley gives it to Gardner, and there's just nowhere to go. Loses 1 on the play, and a 4th and goal upcoming, down 7. They decide to go for it. All alone in the backfield. Hawley takes the snap. Rolling around, looks to throw, and he's sacked. 11-yard loss on the play as Conrad Hawley does not find anyone downfield. And once again, a drive comes up with nothing as the Yellow Jackets have another chance to get a touchdown here as Jeff Harris gets this one upfield for 17 yards. Jeff-to-Jeff connection there, both the quarterback and fullback. 3rd and 1 now. Jeff Sims takes the snap, rolling around. Rich Miller's there, but he gets the first down. He gets 2 yards on the play, but that's all he needed as they trot back onto the field now. 2nd and 4. Sims now in an I formation is going to give it to Gibbs, who's just pushing people over again. Jahmyr Gibbs is a dynamic force for this Georgia Tech offense as he already has 41 yards just on 8 rushes now. 2nd and 7 though. Sims sends the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, finding his man Izzard. Getting it down to about the 10-yard line. That's a 15-yard catch for Izzard in this Yellow Jacket offense. Now Sims on a 2nd and 6 is going to give it to Gibbs. Nowhere to go. He's going to lose 5 on the play. And the Yellow Jackets bringing up a 4th and 10 after they don't get anything on 3rd down. They have to settle for a short field goal. Hopefully they miss this one, but it looks like it's just short enough for them to be able to knock it right through the uprights. And they extend their lead 10-0 now. Late in this second quarter. 2nd and 8 now for this Jayhawks offense. Late in the game, or late in the second half, I should say, as Conrad Hawley just launches this one away. And with 25 seconds left, it's a 3rd and 8. Hopefully you don't make any mistakes because we've had situations like this where you just get rid of the ball or you take the sack. But Hawley tries to force it in there. Franks with the interception. Just like I said, trying to force it in there, and they will take a 13-0 lead right before halftime as we head into the 3rd quarter, down by 2 touchdowns now, just barely up in this game still. And if that Georgia Tech offense had been a little bit more efficient in that first half, they probably have a much bigger lead than this as we open the second half. Trevor Wilson with a 16-yard run as Conrad Hawley looks to settle those nerves a little bit. 3rd and 3 though. Give it to the hands of the senior running back, and he's just barely going to get there. He gets 4 yards on the play, needed 3.5, so very close on that one. Now, out of the shotgun, he's got Gardner to his right. Hawley out of the shotgun, rolling out, firing on the comeback route, and he's got Luke Grimm for 13 yards. 1st and 10 now. Right after that, give it to Velton Gardner, breaking some tackles and falling into the end zone. 11 yards for the senior running back as he starts the second half off strong with a big 7-touchdown deficit now. Make it 6 actually as they try a screen play on the outside to their receiver Sanders, but he's not going to be able to catch that one as the coverage was extremely tight. Now 3rd and 10. Big get here if the Jayhawks defense can stop him. Smemes out of the shotgun, firing downfield, and he's got his man. Pajay Harris with 25 yards on the play as Jeff Smemes delivers an absolute dot on the outside. 2nd and 7 now for Georgia Tech. Smemes in an I formation again, which means it's likely either a play action or a run. Yes, he gives it to Gibbs, breaks a tackle, and forces a man down as Jonquay Lewis almost brings him down by the face mask, but he's able to get him down just barely now. 3rd and 8. 13-7 still the score. A little over half of the quarter remaining in the third quarter as Smemes breaking one man, but he can't get away from Keenan Caldwell, who gets his 2nd sack of the day. 4th and 9 as they try for an extremely long field goal. They're just sending this guy out there for everything he can attempt today as he gets this one up off his foot, and it's honestly not even close, about 6 yards short there as it bounces in the end zone and out behind the goal. And there we go. This is the opportunity we needed. Head Coach Smemes, first bowl game of his career. Conrad Hawley's playing a little nervous, but on a 3rd and 12, rolling out and firing downfield, and he's got James Smith, who cuts it back inside for 20 yards. Not the easiest thing to do when you're down by 13 almost every game to begin the game, but this offense and defense always find a way to fight. On 2nd and 4, Velton Gardner barely gets the first down. He's going to get 5 on the play. 45 yards for him so far today on 14 carries. Not the most efficient, but the one touchdown was major for us to be in this game as Hawley goes outside to Luke Grimm, rushing to the corner of the end zone, and he doesn't get there. 1st and goal, though, right around the 2-yard line as he's slung to the ground. And on a 1st and goal attempt, Conrad Hawley, read option with Gardner, keeps it himself and walks into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown run for Conrad Hawley, setting us up nicely to take the lead with the extra point as we go up 14-13 now. 2nd and 6, Smemes looking across the middle, and he's got a Zard in traffic. I don't know how that one wasn't intercepted as they get a 2nd and 3 late in this third quarter. Under a minute remains. Jeff Smemes going to give it to Gibbs on the outside. He's going to get hit hard and fumble. Jonquay Lewis picks it up and off to the races. Nobody's going to get him. He's got no one around him. Rich Miller there to block, and a touchdown. Scoop and score for this Jayhawks defense as the free safety Jonquay Lewis makes a massive play there to give us an 8-point lead now. 3rd and 4 for the next Yellow Jackets possession to start the quarter, and he's got Pajay Harris on the outside past the 50-yard line. A 10-yard catch there for the receiver. 1st and 10 now, 7:32 remaining. Jeff Smemes gives it to Gibbs on the right side, and he's not going to get anything. Losing 3 as Romello Dotson is able to come on that corner blitz and bring him down in the backfield. 3rd and 13 now. Jeff Smemes firing to his tight end, Davini, and he falls forward for 9 yards. And are they going to go for this early in the quarter? Yes, they are. 6:40 and counting in this quarter. 4th and 4. Smemes looking to get a crucial first down, and he's going to get taken down. Tried to keep his balance, but he gets brought down at the last second there. I couldn't see who it was, but the Jayhawks get the ball back. 2nd and 10, another stop-and-go route for James Smith. He always runs those to perfection, and a 3rd and 10 now for this Jayhawks offense. Really don't need to make any mistakes now. They just need to keep the ball in the hands of a reliable target or throw it away, and Conrad Hawley doing just that as he retreats all the way back behind the 40-yard line. He almost has 200 passing yards, but only 2 interceptions, no touchdowns. 1st and 10, Jahmyr Gibbs being pushed back even farther. Finally able to get him in the backfield again. Keenan Caldwell continuing his massive game today, and on a 2nd and 14, Smemes looking to throw into coverage. Does he catch that? Pajay Harris calling the face mask too as he's able to hold on to that one and gets brought down by the face mask as the Yellow Jackets get the help they needed or the break they needed as the senior safety Kenny Logan Jr. makes a massive mistake. Jeff Smemes now 3rd and 6 has to throw it away though, and with 3:50 remaining, the Jayhawks are in a tough position here on 4th and 6. This could be the dagger. Jeff Smemes with Gibbs to his left. It's a pass. Smemes looking outside to Harris, and he drops it. Pajay Harris had the first down in his hands, and 3:12 remaining, already down to a 3rd and 7 as Conrad Hawley fires to Trevor Wilson, and he falls for the first down. 8 yards on the play, just enough to get the down, and the Jayhawks can just run the clock out almost here on 3rd and 5. Hawley slinging it deep downfield. Gardner's got it, and he fumbles it. Picked up by the defense. What a turn of events as he put the ball in the air. It's completed, but the running back senior Velton Gardner cannot hold on to the ball. 3rd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. Smemes is going to get brought down, but he gets the first down with a 4-yard run as Keenan Caldwell could not get there in time. Now 2nd and 10. A minute and a half remains. Smemes to the outside. Got his tight end Davini breaking tackles and inside the 40-yard line, right around the 45 as he gets it. And now it's a 4th and 10 with just under a minute remaining. This is for the dagger, folks. Jeff Smemes firing to Azard. Can't get there. About half a yard short with the 8-yard catch, and he's injured. And the Yellow Jackets bowl game hopes are injured as the Jayhawks will just run the clock out here on a 4th and 6. Give it to Velton Gardner for one last time, and the Jayhawks are your Independence Bowl champions with a very stout defensive performance. Not great on the passing game, but the running game and the defense won this one as head coach Smemes gets yanked into the air with his first bowl game win of his career, only in his 2nd season here at Kansas University. A 7-6 final record for this 2nd season as we finish it off on an extreme high note, sending momentum into the 2nd or 3rd season and into the offseason. Conrad Hawley was definitely a little nervous today in his first big game, I'd really say. 17 of 28, 226 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions in the first half. He kind of settled down in that second half. Rushing-wise, Velton Gardner really didn't do too great either. 21 for 57 and a touchdown, and Conrad Hawley also had that 1 rushing touchdown. So, if I had to give a MVP to any player in this Independence Bowl game, I would have to go with Keenan Caldwell. 5 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and he caused that fumble, I believe. No, they're going to give it to Gaines, but I think Keenan Caldwell was in there. But Keenan Caldwell gets the MVP trophy for this game. Just an overall great team performance as you overcome the odds and you're able to come back and win that game. Recruiting-wise, I don't think anything's happened since you guys last saw. I believe we're still sitting at the same spot. Yeah, we're right around 40 because once you get into this late in the season, you cannot recruit until after the season's technically over. So we've got a little bit until that'll happen. And I'll let you guys know for sure when the live stream will be for the next off season. Obviously, this episode is on a Monday, so maybe if I'm off of work Thursday, it'll be Thursday, or maybe like Friday or Saturday night. That's when I'll do the live stream, and then we'll be right back in to season 3 of this Jayhawks series. I've enjoyed doing it so much, and we'll kind of look at all of the overall season stuff whenever like how we did as a coach or how we've been doing as a team. We'll look at all the statistics and all that when we get into that off-season live stream so we can talk about that and I can interact with you guys more. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support on the 2nd season of our Jayhawks Dynasty mode. 7-6 is much better than 5-7, obviously. I mean, it's only 2 more wins, but with a big bowl game win, you just feel so much better going into the next season. And we've got a few freshmen coming in and a few redshirt freshmen that I think can truly make an impact. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed this 2nd season and are ready to go ahead and hop into that 3rd season. Like I said, I'll let you guys know when the live stream will be. For sure, I'll post a video on here and I'll post on my Instagram and Twitter. Thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you during that live stream.